Folks, and welcome back once more. Let's play Delusion today. I don't know. Castle, things, exploration. We did unlock the elevator around back, so we will probably be checking that out. Well, I shouldn't say checking it out, but employing it. I wonder if it'll splatter you if you're standing down there. I bet it will. I don't trust this game not to be, I wouldn't say spiteful, but I don't trust it to be gentle in not murdering you if given the chance. Ooh, I wonder. Can I? Oh, hey there, buddy. Oh, can I not? Oh, no, yeah, I totally can. Okay, wait. Oh, damn it. No fall damage, maybe? I honestly can't recall. I wonder if we can cheese that. We might be able to. I don't know. It's hard to tell with the pixel-thin fences and stuff. No, I think that they've done it in such a way that it slips you off one side or the other. Mild sadness. That's okay. Yeah, alright. Alright, that's okay. We can poke around. I'm a sneaky boy, ignore me. Alright, we've been in here. This door is barred. Get up here. Yes. Oh. Hello. Okay. Good talk. You seemed a good bit squishier than the ones out front, so maybe we're intended to fight these guys. Oh, see, then this dude's like mega beef. I don't know. I don't understand. Ow. What the heck? Wait, what? What the heck just happened? Okay. What is going on? Oh, that's weird and worrying, but okay. Oh, hey. Oh. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Woo. Okay, we're faster than they are. So what if there's like 30 of them? Yoink. Beer! Cheap mug full of frothy beer. Cheap in the Skylands, mostly derived from fermented mushroom pulp, it is exported to the far corners of the Apostatic Union. Nope. I need to be careful not to get... Alright, there's a couple of them that I don't have to worry about. Ow. Close the door. Close the door. Close the door. There we go. Okay. Oh, shit. AI is doing AI things. Okay, we did it right this time. I don't know why it was being fussy there. Mildly worrying. This looks like an interesting landmark. Okay, so if I recall correctly, you want to look at stuff when you see that. If there's something you want to see, I just have to... Or was it? Because I think you look at things and it gives you Delusion. So it's apparently just something up above. Okay. Okay, what looks like an interesting landmark? This? Maybe? We've not found any maps. Well, that's unfortunate. Huh. Alright. Something looks like an interesting... Yeah, is it this tree? Oh, hello, friend. We're gonna have to kill you, huh? Okay, problem solved. Anyways, landmark. I would imagine that it's this, but gooning at it isn't doing anything for me here. Lockpicks. I keep wanting to just mash F5 to be quick saving constantly, even though I know I can't. Anything hidden? So the reason that I'm like coming into these areas and humping walls is there are illusionary walls in this game. And I remember where some are. But certainly not all of them. Some iron ore. Lockpicks, knives. I think I'm gonna come in. There are knives on here. These might actually be useful. I didn't really use them too much in my initial playthrough because most enemies were pretty trivial to kill. But things here are a little bit chonkier. They might be worth using. How much damage do they do? A little bit. Good for like squeaking in a kill at the very end, I suppose. Yeah. A leucosic bomb. A vial of fine white powder distilled through alchemical processes. Extremely volatile, it explodes on impact when thrown. Okay, I bet I'm gonna kill myself with that if I had to guess. Excuse me, coming through. What do we got over here? Some more coins. Okay. So there's our goal up there, if I recall correctly. Can we get in? Yes, we can. Do I want to yet? I don't think so. There might be goodies hidden out here yet that we haven't gotten. Or maybe we got all of them. I think we might have gotten all of them. I didn't check this, though. Barred from the other side. Okay. Gotta check every little nook and cranny that we can, because there's just stuff hidden everywhere in this game. No? Alright. I assume this is Pirate Lady. Bella Close stands with gravitas, her voice piercing the clatter of the ship. You notice blood seeps from her armor. She is wounded, but hides it well. Loose the sails, and why is the anti-grav engine not running? Suddenly you catch her eye. What's this, a straggler? The Darkstar Company greets you. My apologies, but you've caught us at a rather inopportune moment. I'm just escaped from the Inquisition prison. Can I join you? Yeah, okay. She looks you up and down, smirking. I mean no offense, but the Darkstar Company has certain standards and you don't quite fit the bill. Prepare yourself, straggler. Great deeds are afoot. Deeds that will bring the apostatic union's tyranny to an end, and that will usher in a new age of heaven. And with that, we must take our leave. It's been a pleasure, but I doubt we'll meet again. Oh no, she's escaped. And the fortress needs repairing before this will work, whatever that happens to be. Oh, we have a save. We have a ghost. Bella spent countless nights here hunched at her desk by the light of a candle. While the rest of her crew slept, she would pore over sky charts and scour old tomes for shreds of arcane knowledge. Back then, when I was flesh and blood, I thought she was driven by pure desire to carve out a better world. But in time, I came to think of her as little more than a frightened girl trying to fix something broken inside of herself. For there is a thorn in Vella's heart that she cannot remove. Sometimes its maddening scratch pushes her to greatness, and other times it twists her into cruelty and barbarism. The ghost looks into your eyes. Listen, stranger, whether you wish it or not, you will cross paths with Vella. I see it clear as day, but what will happen next is a tangle of infinite possibilities, a dark void that swallows any attempt at foresight. If you wish to understand the woman your fate is bound to, seek an old manor that drifts in the northeastern edge of Hallowshire. I will meet you there. Alright. What do we get? Entice. The oddity of a spell draws upon the caster's force of personality rather than their arcane knowledge to sway erstwhile enemies to their side. Much studied by academic wizards, the nature of the spell remains something of a mystery, but its power is not in doubt. Alright, so we have a charm spell that I can all but guarantee you never cast. Alright. What? Oh, we can upgrade this place. No. This isn't the only place in the game where we're gonna be able to do this. That manor that was just mentioned, that's something that we will be pouring a substantial amount of resources into over the course of our playthrough here. You seriously? You're invisible walling me here, why? Probably to keep me from having run out and, like, harassed her or something, but still. Get rid of the invisible wall game, come on now. Can I just jump? Yes. Okay. This is interesting. We got like a little bitty dirigible thing. The cutter needs to be repaired. Okay. This, I do not remember any of this. It's probably new from when I played. Okay. It's down here. Oh, is this maybe, no, okay. I was gonna say, is this maybe that one door that we couldn't open at the very ground floor? But no, it is not. Card from the other side. We've also got this. Let's see where this goes. All right, not yet active. Good to know. Then in that case, oh, they have arrived. You guys got here quick. Oh, it's you. The High Confessor wants to speak with you up on the platform. He mutters under his breath, though what she sees in a wretched prisoner is beyond me. Hello, angry jar thing. The High Confessor is giving orders to the agents around her, pointing with her mechanical limbs and shouting between bouts of coughing. Eventually, she notices you. Ah, prisoner. 17, was it? Our drones have been tracking you. It seems Vela has escaped. I couldn't apprehend her. I failed. A high-pitched laugh reverberates through her coffin. Nonsense. I was certain you would be cut into tiny pieces. It's astounding you made it this far. But your sentence still stands. You may yet prove your usefulness. We must ascertain where Vela has fled to. Luckily for us, I know just who we can ask. She laughs to herself, but this turned into a pained series of retches. After a moment, you think she may have vomited. Excuse me. The Honoric Isle, I don't know. The Honoric Isles are home to a number of former Dark Star mercenaries. My superiors would rather... Oh, this is her talking. Rather, I executed them, but... She is silent a moment. They are of more use alive. If anyone knows where Vela went, they will. I would start with Jack Basalt, a former Navy captain turned sellsword. We have already contacted him and arranged a meeting. You can find him at the Wobbly Noggin pub in Hollowtown, in the center of the Honoric Isles. Basalt has promised to direct us towards his comrades in exchange for the Polymath's pardon. He can help you find the others. Alright. Be careful. These islands are on the very fringe of apostatic Union territory. There may be worshippers or even minor gods who have fled the Union's purges tucked away here. The only assuredly faithless place is Hollowtown. And beyond Hollowshire's borders there is ground even Union boots won't tread. To the east, the Clockwork Kingdom is in full-blown crisis, while the people of the Endless Realm to the west are cursed to never die. My tribunal will establish a command post in this fortress, the Blinding Light. Return here to recuperate if you wish. And one more thing. From now on, you will be known as Confessor 17. This doesn't change your crimes or your sentence, but it sounds a little bit better than prisoner, eh? Alright, I'll be going. Farewell, Confessor. Alright, so now basically we have access to the full open world, insofar as we'll be able to actually survive in right now. There are multiple islands. When I had played this in early access, I want to say it was right before the Clockwork Empire was added to the game. And I don't think I ever left this main island. So we'll be here for a little bit. So that's town up there, and there's all kinds of stuff we can do. This way to Pwyll Village, purveyors of the prophetic Scryshroom tea, and this way to the sacred shroom. Ooh, there's lootables over there and NPCs. Hello, friend. Oh my, what's all the commotion over yonder? I appear to be quite lost. I bought a map of the Anric Isles back in Ryova, but it seems to be decades out of date, he grumbles. That's the trouble with these fringe islands. Every few decades they've floated into different positions. Take my advice, traveler. If you're looking to explore, make sure you find an accurate map. Alright, where? Well, I noted that the Erudite Academy is flying over Hollowshire to the south of here. Can you see it up there, in the sky? It travels all over the Union, so I've heard. I met one of their scholars in a red tent in the forest underneath Pwyll Village, though I've seen them in other places too. Believe it or not, they're working on a map of the region right now. It's just not quite ready. Still, I'd try asking them. Worth a shot, eh? Alright. I do want to grab this. We have little critter beasts. Hello, little critter beasts. Wait a minute. Oh, you're new. Cool. So, when I played, there were only like maybe 2 or 3 different enemy types. Well, probably more than that. There were only a handful of enemy types in the game, and this was not one of them. Neat. Little goblin analogs. Okay, but no, I want to get to town. I want to see if we can upgrade our sword. That's going to be our first order of business, is better weapons, because that will enable us to better kind of poke around and not worry so much about getting eaten by everything that moves. Hello, friend. The youth looks at you with caution, wide eyes lodged in a gaunt face. Oh, a newcomer. Welcome to Pwyll Village. My name's Ludd. Were you involved in all that commotion over at the old fort? I'm just passing through. I won't cause any trouble. His shoulders slacken and he looks genuinely relieved. Ah, okay. I can tell you a little bit about our town if you like. We're just a humble village. He swallows. Have you heard of the Scryshroom? It's a mushroom that shows you the future. We grow it and sell it, only things aren't going so well. People are worried. And what's going on? Crop yield is bad. Each year we've been growing less Scryshroom. He scratches his head. Some people are getting worried. He looks around then leans in closer. I've heard some people are considering the old ways. His eyes are practically bulging. You know, consorting with Wiccans and gods. Okay, and? Oh, we're part of the Apostatic Union, you see. God worship is very illegal. He gulps. Anyway, the local Weighmaster Colwick has gotten pretty spooked by it all. He's weighing everyone who comes by just to make sure they're not a Wiccan. But my mother Olwen, she's the mayor, by the way, doesn't seem too bothered. She's much too worried about something else. I heard her mumbling about some sort of monster lately. He blinks. Oh, I'm sorry, I tend to waffle, don't I? Is there anything you'd like to know? No, I'm good. Of course, bye. This isn't the town that I was thinking it was. This may also be new. I'm trying to think, because like the town that I'm thinking of is where we have to go and meet that dude that we were told to find, the mercenary. But it's like a big town. And this is just like some little rink-a-dink thing with mushrooms, apparently. And we got a shop, a bed. So if you sleep at inns, you don't have to worry about getting robbed, which is kind of nice. Hello, friendo. Welcome, pull up a stool. If you're looking for Scryshroom, you've come to the right place. He leans on the counter and thrusts a bulging eye in your direction. You know what Scryshroom does, newcomer? Yes. Then you'll have heard it shows you the future. But see, that puts some folk off as they're scared of what they might see. I'm here to tell you it ain't like that. There's no cipher spell in the great library of beyond that can do what Scryshroom does. Plunges you into the river of time so you can see the bends and currents rushing toward you. You know how I grew this business? Not with luck, my friend. Oh no, I used the humble Scryshroom to outsmart my rivals. Now my company ships them to every corner of the Apostatic Union. What do you say, you buying? Yeah, what are you selling? That's what I like to hear. Got a pot of Scryshroom tea on the brew, and we've got a few other odds and ends if you're hankering for supplies. There's also a room to rent upstairs for 2 coin if you need some rest. Let's see what you got for sale. Alright, a compass, some Scryshroom tea, mug of Scryshroom tea. It curls in steam, rising, twisting into strange and suggestive patterns. Drinking it boosts your lore for a time, granting glimpses of knowledge and sudden insights. That all you got? Alright, we're gonna buy the compass. And I think that's probably about it. It irks me that I can't hit escape to just close out of menus. That's a very Bethesda thing, and I don't like it. On the map. Apparently. Oh, do I actually have to equip the compass? Probably do. And then, what was it? R? Yeah, there we go. True north! Use the compass. Okay, let's see. So north should be this way. Ish. And it is, of course, a proper compass. It always points to the north. Handy. Okay, that will be useful, I am sure. Take that. I think that's where we just came from. Yeah, this... Oh, that's new. Oh, this is different. I like it. It's nice. I'm coming in. I'm sure there's some stuff that I've just forgotten, but also it's cool seeing a bunch of stuff that I've just never seen before. Okay, so one thing you want to do in this game is poke around like everywhere. So you see that these have blocked off things. Just because it's blocked off here doesn't mean that we can't get into these areas. Sometimes you can finesse people. Other times there are just sneaky ways to get into things. I see this cliff here, and I immediately wonder if I can jump across. Oh, we might be able to do that. Bird dragon thing. Oh, we might actually be able to do that. I might just need to go straight at it. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so now we're gonna wall hump all the way around and see if there's any invisible walls. Or not invisible walls, but like fantasy walls, I guess. All right, there are not. So now let's look around. Is there anything worth... So there's not anything immediately worth gooning at in there. That doesn't mean that there's nothing in there. Z fighting. Enemy of level designers everywhere. Okay. And then she's also got a basement that... I don't know how we would get down there. Hello! The woman sits with her eyes closed and a pained expression on her face. Various medallions and necklaces hang around her neck, suggesting she holds some important position here in Pwyll. Oh, she's the mayor. Okay. She mutters under her breath, "Flames, oh the flames. We have to douse the flames." Is everything okay? Ah! She looks at you with a frenzied intensity in her gaze. What are you doing? You gotta get out of here. The Nautilob will burn you alive. What are you talking about? Can't you see it? The monster rising above the flames. Oh, the horror. We have to... She stops mid-sentence and blinks slowly. After a moment, she says, "Nothing's on fire, is it?" "No." How embarrassing. Terribly sorry. You've caught me in the middle of a divination. My name is Olwen, mayor of the humble village of Pwyll. How do you do? Pleased to meet you. She performs a short curtsy. Thank you for your understanding. I've been rather anxious about the future, as you've no doubt observed. You see, I've found myself presented with quite the dilemma. It's really nothing to worry about, so please don't make a fuss. I have the whole thing quite under control. I was merely indulging in a Scryshroom meditation to divine what manner of threat this giant monster could pose, and it turns out it's really not much of a problem at all, she gulps. What's this about a giant monster? Oh, it's not common knowledge. He looks relieved. I thought the whole town would be talking about it by now. You see, a small mercenary band has made certain demands. I don't mean Vela's Darkstars. This lot are much less accomplished, which makes it all the more puzzling how they got their hands on a giant Nautilob. What's a Nautilob? She waves her hand dismissively. Just a Skyrim's mollusk that you find around these parts. Easily recognizable by their shells, but I had absolutely no idea they could get this big. Scoundrels are threatening me with their Nautilob. They claim they'll sack the town if I don't comply with their demands. I really don't want to cause a panic in the town, so I'm at a loss as what to do. But if someone could sneak into their fortress to the southeast and ascertain whether this Nautilob thing has any weaknesses we could exploit, well, let's just say that person would find themselves firmly within my favor. I'll see what I can do. She gives you a sly smile. Very well. Is there anything else? No. Alright. Okay, sure. Well, we're getting things to do. Very important. Let's see, can we get up here? We can. A bunch of graves. Oh, can I do the smashy smash? No. Oh, but there's totally, like, goodies down there. Let's see. Any... No little secrets there. All right. So the other thing is, like, these are floating islands, so a lot of the time you can get under these things and find things as well. Okay. Hear that sound? I think that means that there's, like, Delusion nearby, or goodies or something. It has meaning, I know that much. Let's see, what is down this way? I assume that's the Nautilob over there. Is that to the southeast? Yeah. Well, northeast. Southeast would be like over there. I would say that that's southeast, yeah, okay. Now we have a locked door. The door is shut tight, but you can peer through it and see nothing of interest. Sadness. All right. Wait a minute. Sneaky, sneaky. Yoink. Blessed iron ore. I don't believe the dragon will attack you. It just flies around and looks busy, as they are wont to do. What do we have here? I have no idea. Hello? Man's eyes follow you with suspicion. His graying hair and weathered skin suggest he's older than most of the village, and a faded scar runs down his face. You're new to town, I gather. Well, I'm the local Weighmaster. Name's Colwick, and I'll have you know, before you engage in any business in Pwyll, I'll be taking your weight. So that other word, please step on the scales. He gestures to a huge contraption behind him, thanking you kindly. Alright. Scales. In Pwyll Village, you met a Weighmaster who refused to speak with you until you were weighed on his enormous scales. You've weighed yourself, and so should probably report back to him. Okay. He studies the dials and symbols atop the machine and scratches various notes on parchment. Interesting. Very interesting. Did I pass? The prime glyph says you're a criminal. He shoots you a stern glance. The lesser glyphs are harder to parse. Let's see now. They say you were a petty criminal. Other glyphs say you were tracked for years. Did you know that, I wonder? Did you live with one eye over your shoulder? Ah, but there's one more glyph. Inquisition Agent. He looks up from his parchment, his face struck with puzzlement. Begging your pardon. At first glance, I thought you might be one of those Dark Star mercenaries running from the Inquisition raid, but you must have been fighting those scoundrels, eh? Yes, I'm a confessor atoning for my crimes. Ah, well, far be it from me to delay Inquisition business. I've approved your visit to Pwyll. You won't get any trouble. He thinks a moment, but, say in the light of your profession, could you lend this humble servant to the Apostatic Union a hand? There'd be an Apostatic Union passport in it for you. Alright, these are very important. The passports let us get to different islands. The Inquisition raid ain't the only reason we've been so eager to weigh people of late. There's also fears of bloody god worship among the townsfolk. After all we've been through, he looks distinctly peeved. So you'd like help tracking down god worshippers? He leans forward and speaks low. Aye. Folk have been afeared recently, you see. The soil's dying and harvests are down. Merchants want to buy our Scryshroom more than ever, but we can't meet demand, so some have been flirting with the old ways. Alright, tell me what you need. I'll tell it straight. As you know, god worship and consorting with Wiccans and their gods is a heinous crime, but I've reason to believe there's some among us who are turning to it to try and fix our poor harvests. Trouble with a small town like this, we all know each other, and the guilty parties won't talk to me, but you're still an outsider, and an Inquisition agent to boot. I need you to ask around and try to find any Wiccan sympathizers so we can sort out this quiet-like before the villagers start lopping off each other's heads in a frenzy. Find something out, I'll dispense you a Union passport that'll grant you passage to Hollowshire. Alright, I'll see what I can do. He sighs in relief. You have my thanks, newcomer. Just as soon as you find something out of sorts, you let me know, you hear? Alright, I'll be going. Can I... Oh, I can just come up here. Whoa. Oh, it's like, why can't I move? And, I don't know, there's that. What is going on? Game, what are you having an issue? I think it's having an issue, a little bit of a boggle with the ramp there. Are you hiding any? Oh, he's got a chest up there. There's goodies in this here room. I wonder if that's the passport. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Doesn't appear to be any way to get in there from here. So we probably have to do that, if I had to guess. Okay. I think we have pretty well mined this place. I do want to find the map, which I believe they said was under it. Oh, this is interesting. We got some farms down here. Knock, knock, I'm here now. Oh, it's like a mill. Neat. Maybe it's not, like, gears aren't turning with it. It's still cool. Oh, ho, ho. Something has changed. Yes, we opened this. And it's locked. We need a 6. All right, we're gonna try for it. Come on, game. There we go. Oh, hello. Who are you? Oh, what's this, another drop-in? I thought I told Dwin to stop giving a key to any old breather. She lets out a raspy sigh. Look, I'm sure you know the drill, but tell anyone about our little smuggling enterprise and you'll get a blade in your gut. Her torn lips form a mockery of a smile. Got it? She claps her hands together. Well, with the pleasantries out of the way, what'll it be? You looking to move some goods, or are you after a Union passport? Let's see what you have for sale. Obviously, you didn't get it from me, right? Alright, dispels illusions. These let us see things that we wouldn't otherwise be able to see. We can just buy a passport instead of reporting god worshippers, which is realistically probably what I'm going to do. I am, however, going to buy all of these lockpicks first. Alright, so 117 coins. Is this actually a portal? It might be actually a portal. Is it? Yes, it is. Where are we going? I do not know where this is. Oh, actually, I think I do know where this is. I do know where this is. Okay. This is actually in the big town. Okay. Oh, another mega lock. We'll try it. There's a delusion in there. Yoink. And what else do we get? Glorious treasure. Okay, yeah, it can be sold for a small fortune. So there's a thieves guild in like the main town, and it's actually this right out here. And you can sell them treasures and stuff. I don't think we'd be able to sell it here. No. But yeah, once we're able to get there, then we can do some bartering. Okay, well, I'm more likely to just illegally purchase the thing that we need than help people hunting for the Apostatic Union. Not necessarily out of any loyalty to the Apostatic Union, but because, you know, hey, people want to do their god worshipping, more power to them. Okay, let's jump this, come down. I just want to find this tent really quick. Got some knives, a little bit of coin. Let's see, can we see the tent? No. I know what we're looking for. I remember like the Mappers Guild or whatever the hell they're called. It's not a Mappers Guild, the Academy. Let's see. But like you can see, there's just stuff everywhere in this game to poke around with. Very easy to get very distracted, which is of course going to happen. A little creepy thing. These things remind me of like oh, the underwater Eyes of the Deep maybe in Dungeons and Dragons, the water dwelling beholders. Alright, that's something. An elixir of restoration restores health and mana to maximum. A legendary elixir long used by Wiccan cults. It's banned in the apothecaries of the Apostatic Union for its use of illegal ingredients. Who are you? A Death's Veil mushroom. If a traveler becomes cursed in the Underlands, their corpse may become host to this fungi. It is said the properties of this herb can change based on the personality of the deceased host. Neat! Hey there, buddy, you just chilling? You gonna try to eat? Yeah, you are. Ow, my hit points. Oh, my frame rate. Game, why you be hitching? I think it was an auto-save going off. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. Alright, well, we are at 35 minutes, so I think I'm gonna go ahead and come here and save. And on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and call it. So as per usual, folks, thank you for watching. Hope you had a good time, and I'll see you all next time. We're in continued adventure, exploration, and probably getting lost. Until then. Hey, you made it to the end. Nice. You had a good time? Check out one of these other series, see if you like them. Drop a like, comment, or subscribe if you'd like to support the channel, via the machine and all that. As always, thanks for watching.